campaign to save school students of India from directionless education. Appeal. All parents, students, teachers, politicians, bureaucrats, and wise citizens of India are requested to support this campaign being spearheaded by Rakesh Raman. After launching this campaign in April 2022 to save school students of India from the torturous education system, I have been interacting with various state and national education ministries to get the education system reformed. However, I found that the bureaucrats and politicians in the education departments are so careless and insensitive that they are not concerned at all about the lives and careers of students. They want to persist with the archaic syllabuses and obsolete pedagogical procedures which cannot make students employable. They fail to understand that higher education is meaningless if the fundamental school education is flawed. That is why the population of so-called educated people or degree holders who are unemployed is increasing exponentially in the country. In order to protect the rights of children to get proper education that can help them earn their livelihoods gracefully, I have been sending my proposals and recommendations to various government departments and hundreds of schools across the country. Since most Indian ministers and bureaucrats are not quite qualified, they fail to understand the necessity of change in the flawed education system. They keep tossing my proposals randomly from one government department to another without taking an immediate decision to issue a formal notification for the change in the system. Since most Indian politicians and bureaucrats also lack English communication skills, I have even offered to write the necessary directions that the schools in India could follow. Similarly, the teachers have no interest in changing the obsolete school education system because most teachers are clueless about the rapidly evolving job market requirements. Instead of working proactively to improve the education paradigm, school teachers keep waiting for the orders from the ill-informed Indian ministers and naive bureaucrats who are not capable of taking any decision toward any positive change. Strangely, parents also do not care for their children. They blindly follow the rotten education system that is being offered in schools. Parents are not learning from the horrific experience that their children face after completing their education. Educated unemployed are beaten and persecuted by the government-backed police when they demand jobs based on their degrees and diplomas. Parents refuse to realize that their educated children are not getting jobs because their education is irrelevant and they are not employable. Instead of asking the governments to revamp their education systems to make them employable, students demand jobs while they do not possess any education or skills to work in any corporate or government environment. When such unemployable students demand jobs after completing their education, the governments reject their demands and use brutal force to crush their protests in different states of India. I have compiled a comprehensive research report on the school education dilemma in India. The link to the report is given under this video, which explains the first part of the report. You can download the report. In my subsequent videos, I will explain the other parts of this report. I once again request all parents, students, teachers, politicians, bureaucrats, and wise citizens to support this campaign to save the lives and careers of millions of students in India. You can support this initiative as donors, volunteers, and partners. This campaign is being spearheaded by Rakesh Raman, who is a national award-winning journalist and founder of the humanitarian organization RMN Foundation. He was also running a free school for deserving children in Dwarka, Delhi, to provide them modern education which can help them get respectable jobs. Earlier, he was writing an exclusive edit page column regularly for the Financial Express, which is a daily business newspaper of the Indian Express Group. He had also been associated with the United Nations, UN, through the United Nations Industrial Development Organization, UNIDO, as a digital media expert to help businesses use technology for brand marketing and business development. You can contact him and read his full profile by clicking the profile link given under this video. You can also check out the other related links given below and subscribe to the RMN YouTube channel to watch more informative videos. Thank you.